Welcome back. Tennessee Disc Golf, back nine action, chains on the links. If you haven't already, go back and watch the front nine. Idris Garcia back for another nine with Mr. Aidan Scott.
What up, guys? We're back. Starting out the back nine. We got Joel starting out really good. 7 down on the front nine. And it can't really get much better. It's a really good start. Then you got Michael, 2 down, a little bit slower start. Really close on the putting green. Harper also with the 7 down front nine. Super hot. And then you got me with a 5, kind of in between. I missed a few putts, but not too shabby.
Yeah, some good action there to start.
Yeah, starting out, we got hole 10, another one of those long par 3s. Tons of danger on the right. If you are looking to attack this pin, you've got to contest with the OB. And if you go OB off the tee, you're going to the drop zone, which is pretty much automatic 4, maybe worse. And sketchy green with that as well. Definitely can see some rollaways and some air balls. This hole just screams danger. Got Joel with his Emperor.
That's not good.
It's not good, but it's inbound.
He didn't like it, but it was a really big headwind, so it actually pushed. I mean, it was a great shot, honestly. It wasn't perfect, but yeah, he definitely thought that was going to stable up a little bit more. The headwind kept it pushing pretty straight, and I got a decent read off that, so I played it a little bit straighter to the pin as well. Now you can see the wind in full effect a lot more.
Catching it on the mic there.
And this was great if I just threw it in the air. And I'm scared. I don't want to throw it OB. But it got a nice skip, so I'm right there next to Joel.
Yeah, good result there with the ground play for sure. Good direct line, keeping it out of the wind.
Yeah, I just didn't want to throw it OB.
Michael going just pure safe shot.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Play your game. Play to your strengths. You're not losing that much. You're gaining way more with the 3 on this hole than you are losing with the 3.
For sure, and that's a good play there, especially after seeing two shots.
This shot was committed, but just got a little bit of a drop. It was a headwind, but they were kind of dropping towards the end. But still good result. Edge of circle. Somewhere around there.
And that's a scary putt for Harper.
Oh,
you catch any metal,
yeah.
You might be watching it go across the path.
Yeah, the only really fun spot to have a putt on this green is if you're like almost OB right, and then you don't have as much danger. But he's been putting really good from C2, so I'm sure he has some confidence here.
And there it is.
Just a little low.
And that's the danger you're talking about. I mean, it's just it happens so fast.
And he actually thought about it and ended up re-throwing from his original lie. So you can, for those who don't know, you can always abandon your throw at a 1-stroke penalty, and the OB penalty does not stack. So he has the same putt from here, which he drilled.
Oh my goodness.
He had the putt for the same score. So he had a putt for so he had a putt for 4 from there, which was closer than his putt for 4 from the OB line. So
smart player, knowing the game there. Harper has played some tour events alongside you and Joel, so just a guy that knows the game.
Yeah, it ended up working out for him. And I'm scared. Yep, no commitment. That's what I don't like doing. That's what I meant when I said I'd rather miss high. But, oh well. Joel.
Casually dropping it in there.
Yeah, it's a good bird. Keeping the train rolling. 8 for 10 stars. Phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a great hole to get. This is definitely a bonus birdie.
Yeah, I'm not that mad with a 3.
Michael converting. It's a smart play there.
Yeah. Got a little bit of a crowd going on.
Comments from the gallery. Moving on to hole number 11, par 3, 265 straight up the hill. It is a blind shot, so you're trying to just pick your point. One of these trees up at the top of the hill. If you're going backhand, it's that big red tree. If it's forehand, it's one of these nice big green trees over here to the left. So just pick your spot and throw the shot that you're comfortable with.
Yeah, this hole is also blind off the tee, but you have a decent reference point with those two trees. It's kind of dead center of them. Definitely plays a little bit longer than 265. Joel threw that decently hard with the gator. Perfect shot. Shapes up very well for his game. Pretty textbook.
It's a great hole to just throw something slow that you can put a lot of pace on and not worry about it going too deep.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow that line with my zone. And did so pretty decent.
Nicely onto the green there.
Yeah, just a tiny bit long. Been working on my sidearm a bunch lately. Threw a lot this tournament. Yep, same shot. A little bit more skip. Oh, and the roll.
Beautiful little
Hey.
roll there. Not going to see that off the tee and be pleasantly surprised when you get up to the green.
Yeah, so three pretty textbook shots. See if we can't get a fourth one down there. Looking similar. Might need to push a little bit.
Ooh, a nice ground play from Harper as well.
Jeez.
Still pretty
4 sidearms there. It is
Yeah.
definitely the more open shot.
The worst shot at like 15 feet.
Yeah. Stuck it.
It's in there. Oh, nobody saw that.
Some fun guys there in the background.
Yeah. Bunch of our friends. Harper getting the birdie. Joel pretty much tapping out doing the same thing. The usual upside down putt.
Yeah, fun to see some of the quirks that people have once they get into tap in range.
Yeah, no, 100%. And a little star frame. That's kind of what you'd expect. We all did what we were supposed to. Now going into hole 12. This tee pad moved a little bit to the left, probably about 30 feet, and kind of changed the gap. We're going to end up going left side of the tree that the drone just flew to the right of. But yeah, tricky green. This green makes the hole big time. And you can't really throw a sidearm into this green. So you're always trying to match the nose angle with the hill. Very difficult. Tons of rollaways on this green. Tough shot for sure. Not to mention the sandy tee pad.
Oh, oof. A little bit of a shank there from Joel. Maybe that footing that you mentioned got to him.
Yeah, that was not great, but it happens. I was a little scared after watching this.
Yeah.
I struggle with throwing from surfaces like that, but I made that one work pretty well. I was really happy with that.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good result.
Yeah, not too shabby, huh?
See what Michael's got going backhand as well.
Same MVP mid-range he threw.
Oh, and everyone just
Yeah.
kicking the ground.
Yeah, we're teeing off from the sandbox.
Actually, not a bad result for Michael.
No,
Either.
not at all.
Scary putt.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd rather be up on the hill putting down at nothing or downhill putting up, and if I hit the basket, it comes back to me. Harper, unaffected pretty much. Pure shot with that PA1. Faded out a little bit on him, but well within range.
Granted, he's been putting well so far.
Joel, a little bit of an upshot here. Playing it nice and wide, and that's pretty pure. It will have 20 feet for the par.
Yeah, still a long shot with that tricky green, so a good result there from Joel.
Oh, lucky to sit, honestly, but a great hit.
Yeah, Michael's not scared to run a putt.
Not at all. Harper looking to get the birdie here. This is that range that could be a little bit scary. Not for Harper.
And just a putting clinic from Harper today.
Yeah, dude is putting really well. Him and Joel both. Joel coming back for that par after not a great drive, but a pretty good upshot. Probably got about 25, 30 feet.
Oh, no.
Just a little bit scared. And then there's me tapping in. I will definitely take that. It's a great drive.
Yeah, that was
Joel with the unfortunate bogey.
Yeah, especially playing such a hot round. He's banked enough birdies where that one doesn't hurt as much, but
Yeah.
you'll have to keep the momentum rolling. Let's see if he can get it back here on hole number 13. Another par 3, 258 feet, perched up on a golf tee. So tough to land it right at the basket. Gonna have to make a putt from around that border more than likely than not. And so...
Yeah, and it's hard to tell. Oh, and it's raining now.
Oh, look.
It's hard to tell from the drone flyover, but you can see it here. There's definitely a good slope to the green as well. There's a few different ways you can play this hole. I'm trying to just land pin high left, although I juiced it. Some people just throw it into the front of the green, take the 25, 30 footer. You're going to see Harper and Joel here play the hyzer and just try and scooch it up to the right side edge of the green, tee, sorry. Because if you try and just park it, you're probably going to hit the green tee and then roll away. But it's towards that backside. Oh, and see? Oh, it stayed though. That's kind of what I'm talking about though. If you spike it into the tee, it oftentimes just gets up and rolls. And then there's also a sidearm. Playing away from the OB. I don't have the gonads to throw this shot though.
Yeah, definitely playing off onto that slope. And you can see the flags there off on the left. So a little bit of danger on this hole. Still going really high, trying to just stop it right where it lands. He goes a little bit deep as well.
I think that's a solid putt to have, though. You got a lot of room behind the basket. Kind of take your mind off it a little bit. Unlike me, I'm staring at nothing but basket and air. Although I finally got a decent one to drop.
Making it work right on that pole. Picking up the nice can.
Hey, I finally got one. Yeah, no, I was terrified on that putt. I'm not gonna lie. But it went in, so sweet.
And Michael with another nice back.
Yeah, that was pure. Mike Sean's a great putter. I'll say it again. He's a great putter. Now we've got some actually good drives. Still a little bit of meat left on the bone, though. Nicely done.
It's a good bounce back there from Joel.
Star frame, maybe?
Definitely looking at one.
No pressure, Harper.
Going with that short range straddle.
That's a really good star frame. It's not like the hardest hole, but usually at least 1% misses this hole, so that was surprising.
Definitely plays trickier than it looks, and you said at the beginning of the round you were a little bit halfway, and all of a sudden you're just one stroke back.
Yeah, no, I'm putting together a decent round at this point here. Hole 14, 350. Scratch the distance in your head. It plays like 420. It is well uphill, and if you try and take a more direct line at the basket, it's a little bit of a low ceiling, so you've got to have a lot of power to get the big hyzer shot to go up this hill. Besides that, I mean, there's, as you can see, not much in the way, but it's a long shot for sure. And I remember it being really windy. It doesn't look like it, but I remember there being a pretty strong headwind. Because I threw this really hard, and I threw it really, really low. Yeah, that wasn't great.
Not getting much help from the ground either.
Yeah, it's hard to skip much when you're throwing it uphill. Harper looking to go a little wider and correct off that. I just didn't, and it got the angle, just didn't quite commit to the width.
I got it sawed off.
Yeah, we don't have a putt though. And I mean, dude's been dangerous from C2 all day long, so should be fine.
Just give the man a look.
Disc golf becomes a lot easier when all you need to do is give yourself a putt, and it is starting to come down right when he steps up on the tee.
Just hear it.
But he laid a good one out there. Yeah, closest shot of the group so far, sitting circle's edge, maybe 35. Definitely a good shot for this one. See what Joel's got. He's got that overstable Halo Emperor. Again, looking to hang it out wide. I like that width. That's what you want. Now, it just depends on whether it skips or not. Yeah,
it does. Oh my goodness.
Cannot do it much better than Park.
Line.
This deserves a like. Textbook.
Love the height. Got a great read off of everyone else. Got to see what everyone else's disc did and how it reacted. Really made it count.
This might get there.
Yeah, if you haven't thrown an Emperor, plug Infinite real quick. Yeah, Emperors are great.
That's a pretty good plug, yeah. Pretty good long bid there.
Nice upshot.
What Harper's got from range.
Come on, give us another. Oh, just a little short.
Pretty good. Never really seen him.
Yeah, he ended up a little bit farther away than I thought. Looked like maybe even been outside C2.
Oh,
There we go, Michael.
just online the whole way.
Yeah,
Little bit of Annie.
in the rain.
Beautifully done. He's got really good range.
Starting to bring it back a little bit too there. Gaining strokes on most of us. And then there's Joel.
There's a lot of green on Joel's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good stretch of that little
But
bit.
yeah. Yeah. And then me and Harper cleaning up with the par. And it's coming down. It's just that annoying bit of rain. It's like not dumping. It's just
Lands right on your thumb after you dry it up.
Mhm.
Hole number 15, another longer par 3, 395 feet. This one does play a little bit downhill as opposed to uphill. Just want to swing it out wide here to the right. The danger here is going long. You see that cart path is out of bounds. There is a green that's out of bounds, really short left. I don't think that's really a danger zone for the arms on this card.
Yeah, that's more of a we have to make it OB just in case type of green. Yeah, this shot was pure. Yeah.
Beautifully done.
Perfect.
there.
What a shot from him.
That
Yeah,
line.
Hey,
Another look at this line here from Michael.
dude's got such a good flip up game. He has a little bit less power, so he's having to flip up and shape some stuff a little bit more than the rest of us, which just shows his versatility and great touch and angle control.
Michael's been a great player for a long time around the Tennessee area as well.
The other tricky thing about this hole, Joel saws it off a little bit, is the shots that seem to get sawed off often get this big skip, kind of like that. But if you hang it out wide, they don't skip at all. It's like the basket's right on the perfect spot on the hill to where like if you hit circle's edge right, you're probably not going to skip at all. And if you land like right at the basket, you're going to skip 40 left. Like this might skip. This also needs to slow down. Yeah, okay. That one checked.
A little bit deep, but not a bad result. A little more height than Joel put on it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to spike it into that green. Harper looking to do the same here. Extra wide. It just got pushed. It's just trying to fade.
Just gotta check up short of that cart path.
There's
and
that check I'm talking about. They just never skip.
He's gonna be looking at another long bid. He's had plenty of them today.
Yeah, see if he can't keep it going.
With that little step through.
So close. Just a little bit undercommitted. Not off by much. Joel, from similar range, about 45. Looks a lot less from this angle, but centered.
Nice.
Great range there from Joel, not going to any sort of step.
No. Pure pace, too. He doesn't putt through the basket like a lot of spin putters. He just lobs it in there with the perfect pace.
Beautifully done.
Yeah, dude's on a heater. Here I am coming back.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Really hot back nine out of you.
Yeah, I'm starting to bring it together a little bit.
Back into the mix here. A little bit of breathing room for Joel for the first time from Harper, it seems.
Yeah, we're both definitely trying to run him down. I'm just kind of keeping it clean. I haven't had any bogeys. That's kind of the only reason I'm hanging around.
3 birdies on that one.
Yeah. Going into 16, 620-foot par 4. OB left, woods right, almost always a blaring headwind, and a tricky green. Yeah, just trying to keep it inbounds off the tee. You don't have to throw it that far. You can break this down into 2 300-foot shots if you want. A lot of people play the sidearm off the tee just because it fades away from the OB cart path and fights the wind. But if you let it get away from you, it can skip off the fairway right, leaving you with some junk in the way. And you usually barely can ever see the basket from your drive. So tricky upshot for sure. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, just letting it leak a little bit. Although he might have something from in there. He looks like he stayed relatively to the edge.
Love looking down this big corridor. A couple of trees starting to turn.
Face to blacks. Beautiful shot. It's trying to come out of it. I like this play a lot. Just like the straight to slightly overstable backhand with a mid. That's pretty pure.
Yeah, the mid is definitely not going to fade back towards that cart path as hard as a faster speed disc. So good choice there from Joel.
Yeah, I like that. That was his Chariot, I believe. And then this is my Buzz. So fairly similar disc. Barely got the flip. I'm not going to lie. That one scared me out of my hand. I really love this Buzz. It just really goes straight.
Yeah, that shot definitely requires a lot of commitment, a lot of trust.
That form.
Hey, I've never seen that's new. Oh boy,
new features out of Calloway over here.
Oh, it came out with so much wobble. The snap was cool. Hey, that's new. What an honor. Here's that sidearm.
Just leaking it a little bit. Probably a little bit
more width,
afraid to swing it out there.
I don't blame him, but it got a nice jack. He's gonna have a manageable upshot to the green for sure. Oh
yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, this doesn't look fun. Well,
the saving grace is that he's not that far from the basket.
Hey, that worked out. That's a putt. From there, I mean, that's about all you can ask for. Relatively open 50-footer. A5 upshot from Harper.
Get it out wide.
Yeah, I tried to get it to stick on this slope, and perfect.
It's a great shot there.
Yeah. It's about how you want to play it. Joel looking to do the same. Back to that Halo Gator 3. Throws so much. He thought it was coming in a little bit hot, but
pretty mild.
Yeah.
Mild ground play there.
Pretty good.
Patch of longer grass.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to read the green on this one. I kind of bumped this one. I was surprised I could see most of the basket. Just get to go berg into the green.
That's way down there. Good shot there. We're going to have 4 putts.
Yeah, see if Michael can't get the big save here. This would be huge.
He's been picking it up.
Oh, he thought I was going to spit through there for a second.
Getting hot as well. A tale of 2 nines.
Yeah, what a save. That was... I've said it a billion times. I'll say it once more. Great putter. And then us with our boring birdies.
A little bit less excitement, but
yeah,
still great birdies.
What a star frame. Yeah, another.
That's a good one.
We've gotten star frames on all the ones that you wouldn't expect to get, I feel like.
Hole number 17. 420 feet, almost all the way across the water.
Yeah.
It's a par 3. This one you can choose to play safe off to the left, but a lot of these guys are definitely going to be going right at this basket, and you have to challenge that OB towards the right.
Yeah, this hole is sketchy, to say the least, and this shot was so close to being so good. Just got a little bit of extra fade at the end, but I mean, I would take that every day, every year, for the rest of my life.
Here's Joel looking a little bit more towards that right side.
Another Emperor, a little bit straighter.
Oh,
Oof.
maybe a little nose up.
Yeah, and it's still got there.
My goodness, that
just built like that.
That's a heck of a lot of power.
Yeah. I wish I could do that. Maybe one day when I grow up. Instead, I'm going to throw a PD2 as hard as I can.
Hear that snap.
Good commitment.
Yeah, coming in a little hot. Off the tee, it looks like I had a little bit of chance of going in, but I'm never mad with that. I always try and just don't even park it. Just try and ace run it. Maybe one day I'll ace it. Until then,
Be a sick one, yeah.
Until then, I'll have a 30-foot comebacker. Harper just didn't quite committed to the width, but gonna leave himself a look nonetheless. I mean, dude's been jamming putts. He's missed a few here in the past few holes, but I mean, he's not been off by much.
Stacking up the circle 2 looks. Let's see if he can.
So close. Jeez, everybody just been all over the baskets today.
Yeah, really good stuff from everybody.
See if he can't give us one more.
Oh, yes. Right on the pole.
We need like a tracker for how many feet of putting we already have.
That was a beautiful look from behind at that slight hyzer. Yeah, thanks again to Coltin and Oliver for their camera work.
Yeah, great. Just putting clinic. Then here I am coming back for my birdie. Trying to keep pace with these guys. Nope. Yeah.
You definitely want back for sure.
Yeah, I seem to be missing left a lot lately, I've noticed. I don't know why.
Off the top, that one a little bit surprising. Still committed.
Yeah. But left himself a little bit of a comebacker here. Saves the par, though. First par in like 13 holes, it seems like.
It's a really, really nice comebacker after scraping up the top there.
And another one, like, par on this wasn't the worst.
For sure.
Like, yeah, if you land inside the circle and you miss a putt, you're not too happy with the par, but it's whatever.
Not losing one to Joel on this one.
Yeah, staying in the hunt.
Michael picking up his par as well.
Yeah, and he's hanging back. He's not that far out of it. All right, last hole of the round. Hole 18, 350-foot par 3. You've got the cart path, OB long behind the basket, and the basket perched up on this cool little stump right here. Spike hyzer backhand is the majority play, but if you come in on this green just a little wrong and catch that right side cart path, you can skip OB really fast. And if you land just right at that cart path, you're not going to skip at all. So it's definitely a tough green to stick.
Up on the log, elevated basket as well.
Yeah, here's Harper with his H1. Looking good. Ground play.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's what you'd like. It's pretty much perfect.
Finally going to give himself a circle 1 look.
I know.
Making it a little bit easier on this.
Yeah. Michael with this green mid, or just a little low. They had the line, it's just the height. It's tough to commit to that shot with a mid because a disc like that has a lot more glide. If you're just a little bit off on the nose angle, it's easy to go way out of bounds. Joel hammering on that Gator 3.
Up high again. Having maybe a little bit of trouble on his footing on this back 9, but
yeah, he just hit that one a little less flat than he would have liked to. But, I mean, it just dried up a little short. He's going to have another putt.
he is making it work.
I think this was my Raptor. Yeah, my captain's Raptor. Kind of similar to Joel. Sawed it off a little bit. I don't like how this is coming in the green a little hot. And nice check.
See it just roll right in front of that OB. Staying safe.
Yeah, that thing was coming in a little hot, but it got a fortune. Well, check.
So Michael, the only one that won't really have a look, but very aggressive putter.
Oh, boy. Yeah, turn that one over a little bit. That was definitely out of character for him. I don't really know what happened.
And not the putt you want to end your round.
Hey. Yeah, good putt to finish. Good catch.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming in with the 13. That's it with a bogey, too. I mean,
Yeah, that's a
it's a great
ground out of Joel. Give it a little love to the basket. He knows it was a good catch.
I mean, What else do you expect from Joel? Dude's really good. And what a comeback here. Yeah. Not maybe the round that he wanted all the way, but I mean, still plenty of great shots and putts mixed in there. Just was a little bit off in the beginning.
For a nice birdie to finish, he's going to be just one behind Joel at 12.
See if I can't sneak in there. Yeah, not too bad.
2 strokes is definitely doable.
Yeah. I mean, that's one hole basically, but yeah.
So a great round out of these guys. We got a 13 from Joel, a 12 from Harper, and 11 from Aidan and Michael just a little bit further back at 7.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Except we're going to see Logan Bowers on that second round.
Yeah, there's pretty tight field. I mean,
Come on back to Tennessee Disc Golf for round 2.
yeah, I butchered that one.
We got it.
Yeah. No, it's good.